Are you missing out on the Viagra booster? Look, this isn't a gimmick. This is Dev coming at you guys because I've had a couple of guys say, you know, doctors don't seem to explain the importance of hydration for erections. They just seem to want to push the blue pill. Now, there may be some truth in that. And I figured if a couple of guys told me this, then I probably need to do a video on it. So let me just say, look, this is not going to replace ED drugs or erectile dysfunction. ED is a physiological issue, not a psychological issue. Now, it does play tricks on your head when you can't get it up when you want to. But for those who have more of a psychological issue or want firmer erections, you need to be upping your water intake. Oftentimes, psychological issues more have to do not with ED, but with WIFE. You're not turned on anymore because you've been hitting it for years. She probably is lazy. She knows how to do the 1-2 bamboo on you and her finisher move, and then y'all both out going to sleep. You know, you might not put in as much effort anymore. Look, the excitement isn't there, but you still know that, yeah, you can get it up. But how is your water intake? Are you dehydrated all the time? Is your pee pretty much brown or some golden color? Do you find your mouth is dry all the time? But yet you go grab the Viagra or Cialis or some pill. Think about it. Would you take creatine and not drink any water? If we were talking about lifting and it's like, hey man, you should take a lot of creatine, but you're dehydrated. Well, creatine is a cell volumizer, so it's not going to work as well if you're dehydrated. So what do you think you're doing with your blue pill? What do you think you're doing with your ED drugs? So if you are not hydrated enough, you're working against yourself because those drugs are vasodilators. So they make the blood vessels open in order to get more blood flow down to the penis. On the other end, if you are not taking in enough fluid, you're causing vasoconstriction. That means if you're also taking a lot of caffeine in, if you're a smoker, you're causing vasoconstriction. And again, what do you think blood is made of? Plasma. Plasma is like 80% water. So up your water intake, get firmer erections. And the best way to do this, front load at the beginning of the day. I know, look, we all 50, our prostates are this big, so don't worry about trying to take a bunch right before sex. Maybe 8 to 16 ounces of water, especially if you're having sex late at night, would be best. And front load it early in the day for you to get hydrated and keep that routine going. Don't just always feel like, all right, I'm getting older. This is what I have to suffer through, because you don't. Do what you can. Up your water intake. Stop being afraid. Make sure you're hydrated if you want to have the erection quality at night when you get ready to be with your woman.